Y'all, it's Chris again. I'm back. I cut the video short for 10 minutes. You know, I don't want it to take forever to upload. So, I'm using my phone just in case y'all want to get wondering what I'm using to record. My phone got a little stand to it, so I decided to use it as a recording device. You know, I ain't technology. Got money for a lot of technology right now, so I'm on a budget on everything. So I'm using whatever I can, try to make videos decent enough to upload to y'all, to put on my site and to show y'all some things that I'm doing. But anyway, y'all ain't missed too many steps. All I did is start browning the hamburger meat. I can show y'all right now with the camera. Y'all can see that's the chili. Is that on there? Yeah, that's the chili pot. And that's the browning of the meat with a little spoon in there. And the oven is on standby. You can see the oven's on standby for the bacon. Anyway, we back over here. Let me see if I'm in the picture. There we go. Yeah, so we back over here. I got the Jiffy. So what you know, if you don't know how to make the Jiffy, they got the direction on the back. As you can see, 1 pack of this, 1 egg, 1/3 cups of milk. It's pretty much all you need. Everything else is in there. So anyway, I'm going to dump it in this bowl right here. Just like that. Get that out of the way. Crack open one of these things. I can do it later. I won't have to do it later. Get one of these cracked open. Get it ready for it. Just like the top to it. You don't need that if you don't want it. So whatever. Anyway, see what you want is one of these tin foils. Keep that one. Turn the two over here. I'll grab 1 egg and some milk. I think I left 1 egg in here too. Yeah, so I got 1 egg right here. 1 egg, we're going to crack the egg in there. We'll crack the egg in there. So that's in there. I got the egg on deck. Egg is in there. It's kind of like food up in here, y'all. That hamburger meat rolling. So anyway, I'm going to give it a little quick rinse. You know, it just came from the store, but it's all gravy. I always rinse it out. And I put a little bit of a butter lace in the bottom of it, like pretty much greasing the pan. But I use butter. Damp it out a little bit with my towel on that. Keep the excess water out of there. And grab a little bit of milk. Grab me a measuring cup. I think I got one that's worth a while. Got a little measuring cup right here. Got 1/3 cup on there. That's what I do. Get that out the way. Get it quick. Get a quick rinse too. Little tweaks and beats in there. Always rinse stuff out, you know. Make sure it's fresh. Ain't nothing laced in there. Ain't no spider webs or something on it. Being the cabinet so doggone long, you don't use it all the time. Anyway, this is 1/3 right there. So I'm gonna try to go just a tad bit over it. About right there. That's about 1/3. I'm gonna dump that on in here. Let me bring it down to y'all. Put that right here. I'm gonna dump this in here with the egg in the mix. So that's on deck. I got a secret little spice I put in here also, so that's so y'all to know that's my recipe. Y'all don't need to do nothing. Y'all can just use that. That'll be fine to help make the barbecue chili. So anyway, got the top of the milk. I'm putting that back on. I'm putting it back up. That's back in there. Close this cabinet so I don't kill myself. There we go. And I'm gonna go and give it a mix. So what you want to do is mix it all together like that till it become one. So I'm using a fork to kind of get all the little bits and chunks out of it, most of it. So just in case it got a little bubble, you can hit it with the fork and kind of bust it open so you can get out the little bubbles. So you have a good mix. And I'll show y'all when it's mixed. You pretty much know what it is. So get a good grip on your bowl. You don't want to drop everything, mess up everything. Anyway, I know y'all hear that sizzling in the background. That's the hamburger meat. The beans is on warming too. Trying to get them married together. That's one. I put a little seasoning in my own taste. You can do whatever seasonings you want. If you just want it plain out the box, no season, no sodium, by all means, do what you do. But this is just the recipe base for my barbecue chili pot pie. So when we get that going, I'll show y'all. See, it's pretty much what you don't want to beat it, your mix too much. Just go it around, make sure you're getting all of it together. And if you see any lumps, kind of hit it a little bit to make sure they ain't got no powder hiding in there. So anyway, you want to give it to something like that, like a cake batter. So anyway, that's ready. So I'm gonna go in the background, put my little seasoning out, my little secret spice I normally throw in there. So I can be my normal self with my chili. So I'm gonna grab my bowl and go and dump that and go and give it a little mix so I can get it out the way. Okay, that's in there, that's ready to roll. So anyway, I'm back over here. If y'all had smell-o-vision, we'd be on point. But anyway, my secret spice sitting there. I got the bowl a little higher so y'all can't really see it mixing, so y'all be able to figure out what it is. So y'all got to do your own little style. This is my style. Sorry if I ain't in the picture, my bad. Kind of background. Y'all got to do your own little style. Okay, so that's on deck. That's ready to roll. I'm gonna set that back down. I'm gonna do my little greasing. Give me some butter out of here, and then grease the pan real quick. What I like to do with the butter, I just grab some butter and I grab like the little foil. I kind of just go around it. Leave myself a little grip, a little fast. So you hold it like this part I'm gripping. This part is all butter. You see that? So that's how I usually do it. Since the pan is already clean, I grab the pan and then I just go around it like this. So I won't have to touch it with my fingers, just to give it a little bit of a grease. So just in case stuff won't stick at the bottom that much. If you put like your cornbread mix, start packing the food, but not too much. Just give it a little grease like that. See, then you still got your little base. You put that back in there for something else. Rolling. Okay, so we back. That's back in there. All right, and remember what I told you? I said it's barbecue chili pot pie. So what I do, I eyeball this. I normally put about a cup in it though. I normally sometimes do it taste by taste. I use any old barbecue sauce, whatever your favorite kind is. I just use this made by Market Pantry sweet barbecue sauce. And what I do, I just eyeball it into the chili to give it another little texture. So I'm gonna bring it over here and I'm gonna show you. Here go the chili. See if I can angle down a little bit. Here go the chili. Yeah, it's pretty cool right there. Yeah, got it going. That's about the angle right there. Okay, here go the chili, so I'm gonna eyeball it. So I'm gonna do it. Let y'all see I'm putting it in there. So I go around here, 1, I count to 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 circles. That's basically what I did. 6 circles. And I do that. That's my taste, to give it a little bit of a different taste with the barbecue chili. And if it ain't enough, I add it later when I taste it. But right now, that'll get it going. I'll take it off the thing and give it a stir. My hamburger meat. As y'all can see, look, I'm stirring it right there. It's cooking. Some steam coming up. I'm gonna go and stir that in, and then I'll get back with you in a second. I'm in the background, so kind of talking, but I ain't gonna move the camera because I want to stay in this area and base it. But I'm in the background, right behind the camera, just stirring this up, cutting down the heat on the hamburger meat, just to get it ready. I already seasoned it too. When I cut off the first video, in the meantime I seasoned it to show y'all, to save myself a little bit of a time, stuff like that. So I'm just chopping it up in pieces, getting some of the big chunks. I'm gonna come back in the picture, getting some of the big chunks out the way. Actually, I'm gonna make me a little bit of a space over here, so this hot pan can go down. Set that right there. Get these out the way. Set these over here. And I cut the heat down so I can be in my little area. That's alright. So what I'm doing, I'm just chopping up the meat, getting it to a good size, because otherwise I'll be in the background. I just steady doing that talking. I want y'all to see me doing it. So that's that. Alright, so that's in there. It's smelling good in here, y'all. So, as you can see, my chili on point. I give my little thing a little rinse. I want all the grease and stuff in there. Give my chili a little stir. Get that back on the heat. And then let that start marrying together a little bit. You don't want to hit it too much. You don't want to smash your beans. So just kind of go around the pot and kind of pick it up and move it around. Get it all a good mix of beans. Kind of like that. So I'm putting it back over here. It's back on this heat. So I'm rinsing that out again. Back on point. Sorry if I was too much in front of the camera. We going. So the hamburger meat mirror almost ready to get drained. And that's that. So the chili gonna be that simple. Okay, so that's in there. That's ready. So now I'm gonna get this in the oven. I'm gonna have to make a third video because this video is kind of too long too. I'm gonna come back with the last video. I'm gonna try to connect them, see what I can, and then finish it off with y'all. So the last video will finish off the recipe. So until the meantime, y'all, I'll see y'all in a minute. I just wanted y'all to see the bases and see everything mixing together. And when I get ready to finish it, it'll be in the third video later. Thank you.